Small Arms Solutions. Today we have another crime series. Well, the last couple of guns we had were really not that bad. The SKS was really a good gun, just less expensive. The Kel-Tec looked pretty bad, but is really pretty good. Now we got really bad. This is the AMT Backup 380, creative machine tool. And this was another one of those ones that we saw a lot of. Not so light, but it's a investment cast type frame, stainless steel type slide. And 380 ejected from the top. You had a 5-round magazine. And yeah, these are pretty bad. In fact, I got two of them here. To thank my buddy Glenn Slavin over at ESG Gun Shop in Baytown, Texas. He's been kind enough to provide us with these wonderful beauties that we have here for our crime series. Now, many of the guns that we saw, again, these Springer fire guns that we talk about all the time. And this was really one of them. In fact, I got two of them here. One sort of works, and the other doesn't work at all. We took one of them out because one of them, the disconnector did not work. When you pull the trigger, it would actually do nothing. And I believe it was this one here that did, did not reset. So yeah, this is the one that did not work at all. And this is the one that did. Now, .3 automatic was a very popular caliber, and guns like this were for hardball ammunition only. These are basically ones you put in the back of your pocket and hope they worked when the time came. Striker fired, not necessarily the most safe gun in the world. And again, we have one here as a perfect example of how bad they really are. Magazines are on the bottom. It's a European-style magazine release. Now, these things here often would come in against lumber restorations. The breech faces on them are rather good because these are so poorly machined. There's not a lot of finishing done that's on them. And of course, your rifling too. It's very unique. I had no problems really identifying them. Now, when we shot this one, this was really bad. Out of a target on an 8x10 sheet of paper, as you will see, I only had 3 that hit, and it was far on the left. And the same gun I had out there was my Beretta 92 today, and that M9 shot the whole, the center right out. So it's definitely not my shooting. So this was only at 7 yards. So that tells you you need to be within a foot to hit a target with this thing. That's even trying to aim carefully. We had another person out there shooting it today too, and he didn't even hit the target at all. So these are very rudimentary sights. They're not ones that are accurate by no means. You can't adjust them, so what you get is what you get. Now, for as far as safety is concerned, you have a grip safety like an M1911. And most of the time, sometimes you'll actually stick in place. Then you have a manual safety on here as well. In order to take these apart, you have to actually use tools to take these apart, which we're not going to bother doing. You have your extractor. Everything's on the top here. This piece is pinned in place. Your extractor on the top. Sometimes you can get hit in the face with these too. That's one of the other issues that you have with them. Now, these are no longer made, which is for good reason. This was very common in both laboratories that I went to. As I do wish we could take these apart, but I'm going to show you some diagrams of what the parts look like. But as you can see from this one, very easily broken. People do not take these apart for good reason. In fact, this one here, you can see the grip safety doesn't pop out. Can't even shake it and get it to go out. But overall, this is just one of those Ring of Fire guns that we came across. Well, again, this did not shoot very well. I actually only put maybe 2 magazines through it because I had a malfunction and I could not hit anything with it. And it was really good ammunition. So this is just another one of those guns that we did want to show you. This is going to be a relatively quick one because there's not really much to say about it. But again, AMT Backup, arcade machine and tool, a very low budget end Ring of Fire pistol. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please click like, please subscribe, and even better, share.